Boom. John knows the truth. Back with another one. And today we're going to cover operant / classical conditioning, aka mind control. Because that's what we're in. We're in a war for the mind. We're of mind, body, and spirit. And the mind is the most important tool, not only to ourselves, but our opponents, control of our mind, because that taps into the body, the physical realm, the mind, and the spirit realm when you're able to expand your mind and tap into that. But this government or this U.S. corporation, their job is to make you forget about all of that. With symbolism and mind control mediums, whether it's food, TV, radio programming, podcasting, music, they're after your mind. They want to control you. They want to make you a mindless consumer. They've even repealed propaganda laws to be able to sell you stronger propaganda. That's why there's so many stories in the news back to back to back. And they orchestrate these fake stories to get you confused, distracted, emotional, and angry. That's why I don't react to any of these stories in the mainstream unless I'm exposing what it really is. But the war for your mind is real, and I'm exposing this clip from the barbershop to the music industry to politics, Freemasonry, and all that. It's all tied together. The war for your mind is real. Be sure to go back and watch my Freemasonry exposed video. It's very straight to the point on what Freemasonry is and the process from an insider. And then also watch the Row Your Boat video to know like what the Illuminati is. It's not some boogeyman. It's just things or corporations that sell you products. So we're going to start off with the common argument. Do rappers sell their souls?
Right.
That's not what the math.
But you jump around a lot. The
No, I
question was,
don't.
the question was, you do. And I'm understanding
He
you
said
now.
that the people that made it to the top, did they sell their souls? No,
Yeah.
Tribe Called Quest ain't never sell their soul.
Shout out to Q-Tip.
Well, what's the top? That's what I'm saying. Like
Right, what is your idea
This is what
of
I'm
the top?
saying.
Because you talk about money.
Who's
You-
at the top?
You
Right,
said
so
Lil
listen.
Yogi Bear or somebody.
Jay-Z.
You said, no, I didn't.
Hold on.
Who
Jay-Z.
is that right now?
Jay-Z.
Yogi was out
No,
there.
Yogi Bear.
What's the name of the song?
It's crazy.
Yo,
I mean, you're a comedian, so I understand.
I'm going to throw some names out there.
Yeah.
Shoot. I'm going to throw some names. I want to go around the room and find out if y'all feel like they had to sell their souls to get to where they at.
Go ahead.
Jay-Z.
So.
I feel like, remember that thing they said they had to give up somebody very close to them? That you got to sacrifice somebody?
That's my next shit.
Look at everybody. Look, Jay-Z, his nephew,
Yep.
Eminem, his uncle,
Yep.
Proof, Eminem,
Yeah, but you can't say that.
They made the video. We
Crack.
made the video.
Pun.
It's a death next.
That's what they say. I'm just
Yes.
going off
Thank you.
what you talk about these conversations,
But
and you hear
is
these
that?
things.
Well, hold on. Jay-Z, you guys feel like he sold his soul?
Nope.
Yes, he did.
I don't, you know what?
Hold on. I'm asking.
But I don't really think about these type of things. Like, it's like, yo, if it is, it is. If it's
All right. Me personally, I don't believe none of that shit.
yeah, I really don't. I don't know. I don't
People
pay
die.
too much mind. Yeah.
People die.
Listen, no.
You know what
Because
I
they
mean?
can say the same thing about my two cousins.
ask
Yo,
me.
you leveled up after your two cousins died. But
Yeah,
it
yeah.
wasn't like I sacrificed them.
But
I'd rather have them
this
still
what I'm
here.
saying. But this is what I'm saying. That metamorphosis that you went through due to the response of their death.
Yeah.
People will look at like, oh no, that was it.
Yeah.
He did this, he did that.
100%.
But
No.
I've never
people
taken a
die, bro.
loss
No.
in my life that didn't make me more focused.
No, but see, this is
Realistically.
Yeah, but this is where this is
Or
where we're
can some
missing,
people
right?
just have good fortune?
No.
No, I
No,
wouldn't say good
I don't think so,
fortune,
because-
but good decisions or,
Yeah,
or a
fact.
keen focus.
Or a keen focus.
A keen
keen
focus.
focus.
But when you see this, right? Let's be clear. When you see this, 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 when you see the checkerboards on the floor, when you see the skull and bones, when you see the signs and symbolism, when you slow down the music, Jay-Z new video with Nas and DJ Khaled, it's a scene with his checkerboards. These are all occult, Satanist, symbolic symbols. So what I'm saying is, and I'm gonna tell you why I don't. And me personally, I've been in music for a minute, had deals and all that, bro. I don't give a fuck about this shit. But what I know, for me, I study so I know when I see it, so I know what to avoid. Because nigga could be trying to sacrifice your ass and you're not studying. God told us to read and be knowledgeable. So when I see Jay-Z go, what does this mean? What does this mean? What does this mean? You're not no gang member. You got checkerboard floors in your shit. You got skull and bones. What does this mean? Because it's not just there. You look at Cardi B's album cover, it's checkerboard. You look at Dream Doll, now she's the checkerboard too. Like, I'm not, y'all niggas, let me tell you something. These motherfuckers sell their soul, they practice witchcraft.
What does it mean though?
What it means, what it means.
What does the checkerboard mean?
It means mind control. So you got classical conditioning and you got operational conditioning. So what they do is they use programming. So
MK Ultra?
Yeah, but it's to push an agenda. So
you heard of this shit before, right?
I heard of MK Ultra, but I don't pay that shit too much mind.
So the checker. So what I'm saying is, not saying that we care about it because I'm not a conspiracy theorist. It's just that this is what I look for. When I see a success, I'm looking for anything.
So there you have it, the common barbershop argument. Do rappers sell their souls? And then you kind of get into more with, shout out to the brother Smart. He really is into his occult knowledge and wisdom because that's what we're all supposed to be doing, studying the program we're under. And you see the dude with the mask is completely ignorant, and then you got, he'll never get it probably. Math Hoffa's on the fence, the other dude's kind of on the fence, but they have their programs they're still under. So we're under operant / classical conditioning, just like you would program your pet. We're programmed through either reward-based conditioning or punishment-based conditioning, or through stimulants, drugs, food, liquor, whatever. There's stimulants that can control you, the things you get addicted to, right? And this is real. Just the way you train a pet is the way you're being trained by the governors. Govern means control, right? Mind. The government is controlling your mind. And this is real. There's several books on this. They do it with the military. Even in colleges, people go to school for so long thinking they're getting smarter, but no, you're getting conditioned. You're being controlled. You're given a program. Because a book I'm reading, Spirit or Mental Magic, you're not supposed to study long and think of things for long for them to last. You're supposed to think of them in segments to be part of your actual program. So you'll see, like, it's MK Ultra, but it's more than MK Ultra. There's many programs, and they're still being ran to this day. And they implement them at these schools: Cornell, McGill, MIT, Johns Hopkins, Columbia, Princeton, Stanford, Harvard, Emory, University of Minnesota. So this is real. They're doing this in schools. That's where they really start your programming. And a lot of things they hide with these symbols. A lot of people don't realize that magic is real, and their fading magic is using these hand signs, and they have the mediums of TV, like I was saying. But in Masonry, they use hand signs, handshakes, symbolism. That's what is happening to the public. From the swirly black and white sign to control you to the chessboard floors of Masonic lodges. And Masons, man, it's funny, like the lower level Masons are used to make you think it's not a big deal, but at the top of it, it's witchcraft, it's Satanism. And their god is Lucifer, and that's part of the New World Order, making one world government, one world currency, and a new religion, one world religion with it, which is Satanism. And you see in the falling Hollywood, I mean, it's going down, like Hollywood's dead. If you pay attention, this is their fading magic they use. All the one-eye symbolism, the 3-6 symbolism, the devil horn symbolism. It's all very obvious. And I'm going to use a current artist, Young Thug, as an example and tell you what program he's responsible for. The Thug program, which started in India, the first organized criminals who would just rob, kill, and steal, the Thuggy Society. And then you fast forward, you have Young Thug under RICO charges after he's been being real for what, 7 years straight, and they've been watching him as their puppet. Cause I'm gonna show in a minute that he's an admitted Freemason. And it will explain why he's gotten off so many charges before, but now is his program over or will he get off of these charges? And I'm gonna cover why he could get off. And if he doesn't, he's just being made an example of. But you see the symbolism, the upside down cross, the snake, the red, it's all satanic programming, getting you ready for the New World Order, just like Little Nas X and all these others. But you see the sixth symbolism, and you know, he was one of the funny ones. He looked gay, but turns out he was really doing what he was saying. So I kind of respected that, but it's all coming back to bite him. So now you'll see him admit to what order he's a part of.
Really quick, recently, Young Thug and the whole YSL were taken into custody under the RICO Act. The charges towards Young Thug are of a gang leader running a criminal organization. To me, all this seems highly suspicious, especially after we saw Young Thug performing a blood ritual recently. What is also strange is that there appears to be a video online where Young Thug admits to not only being a Freemason, but also beating all his criminal cases because he is a Mason.
I'm a Mason. I beat all my cases. I'm a Mason. I beat all my cases.
So there you have it. You see him admit to what club he's a part of. So here you have George Washington, the fake first president, because there was many presidents before him, black presidents even. There was governments before this government, but that's another story. So you have that. Then you have Albert Pike. Not only was he KKK, he was a 33rd degree Mason and a Satanist and a manufacturer of fake wars. So this all ties into the mind control. Everything from war to music to politics, it's all a show. It's all a game, just like the chessboard they have symbolized in their Freemasonic lodges and in all these rappers' videos, their clothing, and I'm going to expose that. But this is all symbolism with the Joaquin, Boaz, the Masonic compass, the chessboard, which a lot of people call the checkerboard, which I'm not getting on people, but it's a chessboard. It is what it is. But this symbolizes the game for your mind, for control of your mind. And all of their puppets have to put these things on. I mean, you're wearing chains like slaves. You're driving whips like slavery, right? You're slaves to the same people you claim to be enslaved by before, but they were the slaves. They've just taken over the program here. And this is one of their puppets, Young Thug, to display the thug program. Not even something of your natural nature for black men. They just want black people to destroy themselves. Because when we free our minds back to our original nature, all of this nonsense is over. So you're going to see like this guy's going down, but will he get out? He's done a lot of things to kind of please the people he's a part of. All the imagery, all the destructive nature in his music and in his life is pushed to the community and makes other little young thugs kind of half homo but serious killers. It's weird, right? And it's not just him. You got Lil Nas X, Rihanna, Monet, I think that's her name, Monet, I forget her exact name, but these are all their puppets. They have to do these things. That's why they have stylists, managers, publicists, all these people leeching off of them. But let's get into Young Thug's sacrifice scoreboard. I mean, golly. Right after he's indicted by the state RICO charge, his artist Lil Key passes away. Now I'm hearing it's liver failure due to drinking that liquid heroin, which is another program. Why are thugs or street dudes junkies? So if that's what happened, that's what happened. But was it a sacrifice and offering? These things are ancient. Offerings of blood, sacrifices have power. But the way they're using it, the power is fading. But so was this kid a sacrifice? And then his baby mom was shot, or one of his baby mothers was shot at a bowling alley. Now, if you're really into the voodoo and all that, you're picking someone who needs to be picked off, or you're part of an order that picks that for you. So you're seeing within a short time span, I mean, it's only been 6 months in a year, he's had not only his baby mom, but his mother pass away. And then right after he's indicted, this artist dies. Then you go back in his group of friends, I'm sure many of them have died. It's similar to Little Durk. He has all these people dying around him, right? And it's very important for the youth to understand. You cannot look up to rappers anymore. Adults, you cannot look up to rappers anymore trying to live out your childhood. It's over. It's time to break the programming. At this point, there's been too much revealed. The things that they censor are still out there. There's grieving families and all that. And part of this program with all the nonsensical music, the terrible TV programs where it's just drugs, sex, violence, all that is to distract from the truth. And all is being revealed. So it's really time to shun all of the distractions. I feel like it's really over at this point. So let's just stay focused on the truth.